Welcome, Theme Park Matt here. Six Flags Great Adventure just released the name of their 2027 roller coaster, and they released some stats. In today's video, I originally planned to go to Busch Gardens, Tampa Bay to give for the last day of Kumba, but unfortunately it's raining there in Tampa right now, and they may shut down the park early because of that. So today instead we're going to talk about the 2027 product of Six Flags Great Adventure, since they revealed the name and stats of it. So I invite you to join me, shall you? So the name of this attraction is Bakunawa, and Bakunawa is actually the first mock extreme spinner shuttle coaster. But this shuttle coaster is going to be massive. I'm going to put a video clip of the announcement when they made the announcement of the name of the ride right here. So the thing I find interesting is with them, the thing I found interesting with them is they tease different names, like Phantom Spiral, then it was like Galactica Vertical something, Colossus, I think it's like Galactica Vertical Colossus, something like that. They teased so many different names for it, but then they chose that name. So that's like, it's kind of cool for me. It's kind of cool that they were just teasing the audience just to actually know the name. If you watch closely, and some like the vloggers in the Great Adventure community, they actually talk about this, that the CEO, when they interviewed them, when they asked them about the name, they said, look at the moon. Bakunawa is a sea serpent that will eat the moon. So that was him teasing them when he said, look at the moon. But that was them teasing them when they said, look at the moon. Now we're going to talk about the stats of this roller coaster, and the stats gets me very, very happy about it. Or it gets me very excited about the stats of this roller coaster right now. So this is gonna be the tallest extreme spinner coaster by like over 100 feet. It's currently at 383 feet, but the roller coaster itself does not go all the way up to 383 feet. It goes up to the 375 feet mark. Then the first launch takes you to 0 to 60. And the second launch takes you to 60 to 80. And the third launch takes you to 80 to 100, with 100 being the max speed it could get. I'm not like a ride operator or someone that knows the stats, but I can tell you this based off of people I know that operate roller coasters and stuff I heard on YouTube, that, it says the top speed is that something. It may not guarantee that speed every single ride. Like I know King of Cod, they advertise the top speed at 120, but most times that only hit like 119, 115. It didn't hit at that 120 that often, but they use that to advertise the ride. So advertising speed, something to that one thing, is different than actually what the speed could be, honestly. So keep that in mind. It has the world's longest inversion, I believe, and the fastest inversion on top of it. The thing that I find very, very fascinating with this ride, it's the first mock extreme spin coaster that actually is floorless. I'm gonna insert a picture of the train right here. and talk over in the next segment. So as you guys can see with the picture that I have up on the screen right now, that this roller coaster is floorless and it's at a higher level than any other roller coaster, like higher level, like length tall wise. It's tough like to get on there. That means the platform, they did it that way specifically because they're gonna put the platform a little higher at the track or at the ride entrance. And don't forget, this is a dual station setup. That's gonna be very cool. So pretty much the way that this thing, it may look tall right now, but when you're at the station, you're gonna be able to just walk onto it, sit down, and then the floor will disappear, just like how the B&M floorless coasters operate. And I watched a YouTube video explaining this. The reason why they actually went floorless and doesn't have the metal sinks around it like the normal, like the Ride to Happiness and the Time Traveler trains, it's because due to the weight, that way they only have like 4 trains and like 4 riders per train, or 4 vehicles on each train, and then the 4 riders on each vehicle per train. So in order for them to actually make it more compatible for us, they actually took that out, made it floorless, which actually adds more of a thrill factor. Then they actually decided to add a 5th train. So that would be 20 riders per train with 2 trains. So the people that are worried about the capacity of the ride, honestly, I don't think the capacity is going to be that bad. I think I think Top Thrill capacity is actually going to be worse. Top Thrill 2 capacity at Cedar Point is worse. And since it's in a backer part of the park, I actually probably would recommend rope dropping that ride so that you could avoid the wait time. I know this thing's gonna have a long wait time just because it's unique and there's nothing like this ever built before. And I hope none of the other Six Flags or any other Cedar Fair parks, they're the same company now, but I hope then those parks actually copy that ride idea at any other their chains, honestly. That should be strictly unique just for Six Flags Great Adventure, honestly, to bring more people to Coaster Studios to go there. So Bakunawa is gonna be amazing, pretty much. Honestly, I think it's gonna be better than King Ka. I know that may be a hot take, but I think it's gonna be better than King Ka, honestly. King Ka was the legend there, but this is probably more scary than King Ka. You know, King Ka was the world's fastest and tallest roller coaster when it opened. I think this is gonna be scarier because it's floorless, goes pretty fast, and it's a shuttle coaster that's an extreme spin and has reversions. And each ride experience you get this, unlike King Ka, it will be different because it's a spinning coaster. And it seems like it's free spin, not the control spin like Time Traveler is. So it's more like Ride to Happiness, pretty much, but floorless in a shuttle version of it with a dual loading station. And what they do to dual loading station allows them to have the 2 trains to make it actually more compatible. So this actually helps them out big time, actually, with Six Flags Great Adventure. And it's very excited for the future of this park. And I think possibly they could be getting something else soon. They could be getting something that's in Georgia soon. And I'm not sure that's being biased because I have a passion about this park. But possibly they'll be getting something from Front Spot Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia, soon maybe, for the boardwalk section. After doing some research, this certain rides, Area Force 1, will actually probably fit in the boardwalk section and it'll give it like that old wooden coaster look that the boardwalks have, but having it being RMC. Who knows? It could be them or it could be Enchanted Parks behind that. So let me know what you guys think of Bakunawa. I'm actually very, very hyped of this. I really look forward for this mock stream spin tower. And I am planning to attend their opening day. And I'm planning to go back to the park in probably 2 videos from now. It's just that today was the rain situation, and that's all I was originally planned to go to the park. I'll be back in the park in like 2 videos from now. I think next week's gonna be the monthly Ocala update video. Then the week after that, I'll be in Disney to film multiple content for you guys. I'm staying at the Riviera Hotel. My goal is to do 1 live stream, like 3 vlogs. I'm staying at the Riviera, so it should be a fun time. So thank you for watching this video, and thank you for supporting my channel. And we recently just passed the 2,100 subscriber mark, so thank you guys for your support. And if you haven't subscribed already, make sure you subscribe to my channel. But thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Love you guys, and peace out.